Hello guys, it's ToadinWonderland here with a video, finally, after some inactivity that I've had lately. Update video specifically, since it's actually been a while since I've even covered anything regarding my channel, or things not going on with the channel for that matter too. So I wanted to go ahead and wish everyone a happy spring. We had quite the winter. Quite a few things that I did as well. Did get to go to MAGFest and have some fun there before the snow and the cold all came along at once and made things pretty nasty out, so I got the chance to enjoy that. Got to meet some people, do some cool things, all that good stuff. All the good jazz. Anyways, so let's talk a little bit about my channel. Looking back, well, we still got the game collection series, which is taking a lot longer than I would have liked, just to get it created and published. I actually have some videos recorded that are in the process of just being edited, and honestly, editing is probably what's taking the most time with that more than anything else. Part of it, though, is admittingly just getting the stuff ready to put on the desk and make sure I actually counted up every game correctly. I even try to refer to like my backloggery, and every time I look at it, it's like there's something that I'm either missing or there's something I haven't updated on the backloggery itself, so at some point, I have to really dig down and make sure I'm actually getting every game I actually own when I go to sit down and record the video for it. Recording it actually is the fun part, but like I said, just editing and getting everything put together, that's where all the time gets spent making sure that it gets done properly. And if I don't do that, then obviously it's going to be a waste of a video. And I want to make sure that when I present it, it's going to be of good quality. So that's still going to be going on, though. Like I said, expect some more of that to come along here. I've also been trying to get like a co-commentator or two, possibly, on some of the future videos. So we'll see if that works. But just giving you guys a heads up, since you're all the cool peeps who get to watch this first ahead of time. Speaking of videos, we also have Wind Waker HD as far as the last game that I've been recording, if you even want to say recording, because it's actually been like, what, 8-9 months since I've uploaded a video of that. Oh god, I'm terrible for that. Well, I do have somewhat of an explanation for what's been going on with that. Obviously, I got a new job. Things have been pretty hectic because I've been working actually a lot of overtime, not just a full-time job, but I've had a lot of on-call weeks and times when I haven't even been able to get home till the evening, and I've had to count that as additional workers' comp time on top of days when I'm not supposed to be on call and all that good stuff. So I've been pretty busy in that regard, so I have that going for me. But another thing is just being able to sit down and actually have time to record, because I do need like some time, whether it be part of the day or even just the weekends in general, where I need my me time to actually sit down, cool off, just play a game in my own time, something that I've like picked up recently, or something I want to play on Steam or whatever the case is, and actually spend that as my free time. Because oftentimes on weekends I have something going on always. I'm either doing something with work related, like I said, it might be on call. If it's not that, some friends have wanted me to get together with them to have, to be social and spend some time with them. And when you take that all away, there's very little time as far as being able to sit down and actually record. So it's unfortunate that that's happened, but looking back, I think I can at least get some habit put into it. I gotta be able to sit down and just dedicate like an actual session, because part of it too is I have a new computer, which is more than capable of handling recording video games. There's no question with that at all. Although part of the problem, which I'm about to get into right now, is I actually have problems with my current capture card with this computer. I've been doing some testing back in February with it, and Elgato seems to have some kind of weird issue with recording off of older consoles to put on my new computer for some reason. I'm actually able to do Wind Waker HD fine from what I can tell from the testing I've done. So Wii U's been working okay, and actually anything that requires HDMI has seemed to work fine. because I was actually able to get 360 stuff to work as well when I tested with it a little. But for some reason, I tried N64 and GameCube, and I had some really wonky results, to say the least. I'd probably spent at least 3, maybe 4 hours trying to figure out, you know, what's causing that problem. But I posted about it on Twitter if anyone still follows that. I mean, I do update pretty frequently on Twitter if you don't know that already. It's at ToadWonder, because ToadWonderland's too long to fit for a Twitter account name apparently. But that's the account I have if you want to go ahead and follow me there. If you use Twitter, it's there, and like I said, I update pretty frequently. So you'll see that I've even posted about this problem I've had with the capture card. As far as getting a new one, I mean, that's going to have to happen. I'm just not sure which one to go with. Some people have told me to go with the Hauppauge HD PVR, and others are saying, no, go with Roxio HD, and it's like, ugh. Can't make up my mind which route I want to go. But if anyone wants to recommend a capture card for me to look into besides Elgato, because like I said, Elgato is what I have right now, and just the fact that I've been having problems with the retro stuff is where I'm having the issue at. So I don't know what else to really look into. Like I said, Hauppauge and Roxio HD are the two I've heard about. That should work. I mean, I might have to use a converter for both of those capture cards, which I don't have a problem with. You know, since they're audio-video AV hookups rather than HDMI. I mean, that's to be expected. But if you have another capture card out there that you want to suggest to me, I'll look into it and consider it. And let me know if it's actually any good, too. Because I don't want to run into another repeat of what happened with the Elgato. But in regards to Wind Waker HD, I should be able to actually sit down and record it. Now, actually, part of it, too, I do want to go ahead and say, I'm probably going to have to relearn some of the glitches again, because quite honestly, I have not touched that game since the last time I actually did record something of it. Quite frankly, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do well with the glitches if I attempt to sit down and like try to replicate them. So I'll probably need to dedicate a little time to actually relearning some of the stuff that I was going to show off in future videos. But if people are okay with me just recording the rest of the playthrough, I mean, I can do that too. You know, I definitely have plenty of commentary I think that I could share to make it entertaining for you guys, if that's okay with yuns. But that's what's going on in regards to all that. I also wanted to say that I also got a new microphone. The current mic I'm using is fine, but I do have to edit stuff like a lot in regards to like volume settings, echo effects, things like that. And it can be a little bit of a hassle, but I was able to get a discount on getting a new microphone. It's actually a Blue Nessie that I was able to order, so I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm really interested to see how it tries out compared to the current mic I'm using. So I'll be getting that here probably sometime within a week, and I look forward to using it to make better content, even better than what I already have. So I should be fine with the mic, it's just the capture card I have to look into. So we'll see what happens with that, if I can make a change. Like I said though, it shouldn't affect Wind Waker HD, because Elgato seems to work okay with the Wii U right now, from what I can tell. And I think that's it as far as regarding content for the channel. The other thing I did want to talk about, oh, someone had actually mentioned that Club Nintendo is actually ending, like, as far as registering any surveys or getting coins or even just creating an account on there is actually ending in just a few days. So if someone you know like has any kind of Club Nintendo voucher to games that they're not going to be using, you might as well like try to bum anything you can out of people and use up those coins, because they're going to expire. You're not going to be able to use them after the end of March. So just throwing that out there for you guys. I mean, Club Nintendo, quite honestly, has been downhill since late 2013. After the Elite Status rewards of that year, it really, really went downhill as far as the rewards you could get. And just the way that the service has operated since, it was really weird. Because, like, the selection of physical rewards you can get, first of all, was stuff that was exclusive to the program itself. It didn't cost like an enormous amount of coins for a lot of things. I mean, there were some exclusive things, like I remember the Luigi's Mansion figurine that required a hefty amount of coins, but like the posters, for some reason, like I do have a problem with this. The posters used to only cost like maybe 300 to 400 coins for a set of 3 of them. And I even still have like the Zelda posters and the Mario posters that I got through Club Nintendo. And now they're asking for like 700 coins for a set of 3, which I think is really jank. That's just my personal opinion. But and the other thing is just not having enough wall space to hang everything I get, because I actually have like several posters I haven't even been able to hang up. So I'm really not too bothered by that, but at the same time, it's like, it's nice artwork. You really shouldn't be asking for a hefty increase in coins just for 3 posters. I'm sorry. But and even other than that, it's just that, like, with the way 2014 the Elite Status rewards were downloadable games, and it was really irritating because it was a terrible collection of games to pick from, quite frankly. So as far as Club Nintendo shutting down, I mean, I saw it coming just with the way the service has been lately. You know, less physical rewards, less exclusive stuff, and just nothing but going for digital-only rewards. I mean, that all accumulated to the program quite obviously shutting down. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, Club Nintendo shutting down. If you still got coins, get them in really soon. You'll still have time to pick a reward by the end of June, I believe, but you have to register the coins by the end of March, so do that if you haven't done so already. And I think the last thing I want to talk about before I wrap things up is some events that I'm going to be attending. I'll be going to Otakon this year. It's a convention that's held down in Maryland by Baltimore. July 24th to the 26th, Friday through Sunday. That's the dates that it'll be going on for this summer. Not sure if I'm going to be cosplaying for that. I cosplayed as the dark version of the Mad Hatter back for MAGFest. I have to look in to see if I'm going to be doing any kind of redesign of the Mad Hatter for this one, or if I'll do something completely different altogether. I mean, usually how it works, I mean, from the past cons I've been to, I usually cosplay for one day, and then the other days are just my chill days where I have a really cool t-shirt that I toss on and then just enjoy myself while I'm at the convention itself. That's usually how it goes for me, but I'll have to see what happens for this one. I've been to Otakon before. Otakon's really huge as far as the number of people that are there, the vendors that show up, and the cosplayers themselves. Like, you will see a lot of amazing cosplays at Otakon. That's one I would recommend, like, you bring a camera for, just because you're going to see so many awesome cosplays. Obviously, I mean, it depends what you want to do for when you go to a con. You might be like the photographer from Earthbound, just taking pictures of everything, or maybe you don't even want pictures at all. You'll just get the occasional snapshot with your phone or whatever. But Otakon, like, if you really like to see what people can come up with, Otakon's really good as far as cosplayers. Because when I went back there in 2012, I was very impressed with my trip there, just by the cosplayers alone. So that's something I'll be going to this year. I'm actually in the process of registering for it, so I gotta get that set up, and then connect with the friends that are gonna be going down there to make sure that I get in with them for the hotel bookings too. But I'm going there nonetheless, just so you guys know. So if you're coming, you can let me know. Another event that I registered for was The Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses, which they announced not too long ago that they were going to have an appearance at the Mann Center for Performing Arts in Philadelphia. For the one that they're doing in Philly, it's on September 18th, which is a Friday night. I'm definitely going, though, no question. I already have my ticket ordered. I actually got really close as far as where I'm going to be seated at. Like, I'm really far up out front, so I got pretty lucky with that. I was able to get a discount on that as well, which was really cool. And I'm probably going to be going with at least one friend for that. Maybe more than one. I'm not sure. I have to ask around. Obviously, we're probably not going to be seated next to each other at this point because tickets sell really fast for something like that. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I mean, I only had experience with seeing what their music's like by watching videos, and I'm really impressed with what I saw. I'll just put it that way. It's definitely something I'm very excited to attend. So I'm really looking forward to that. Beyond that, we have also MAGFest 14, which that means it's their 14th convention. They don't have a date announced for that yet, but that is another convention that I'm going to be going to. I was at MAGFest this past year, and quite frankly, it was one of my favorite conventions I think I've ever attended in my life. Like, I mean, the people I got to talk to there, the dealer's room, the arcade room, the video game room, the panels were very impressive, and once again, the cosplays. I mean, everything rolled into one just made that such an awesome experience that I'm definitely going back with probably a bigger group of friends this time. But definitely me and my one good friend are probably going to be going there. Well, actually, we are going there. We already determined that ahead of time. We're going to book really early for that. But I'm going to see if we can probably get a bigger group to go this time. Because I thought it was very impressive for what it was, and thought the experience was just tremendously good. So that's definitely in the works. That leaves the PAX conventions. Well, I cannot go to PAX Prime if I'm going to be going to everything else, because that's the air flight for something like that's just going to cost way too much money. And not to mention hotel bookings and all that fun stuff. PAX South's the same way, because it's just too far for me. PAX East, there's a possibility I could go. I'm still looking into that as far as next year's PAX East goes. But if I can't make it, I mean, at least I have quite a big agenda as far as stuff that I'll be doing for the next year here, so... So PAX East, that's the only one that's in the air. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to that or not. A lot of people have been asking me, will you ever come to a PAX? As far as PAX Prime and PAX South, most likely no, as far as this year. And PAX East is just maybe. I'm still looking into that. And I have to hopefully have enough money for that, as well as vacation time to take off. But that's it, guys. This was quite a long update. Hope I didn't bore anyone, but there's quite a few things to talk about, so I just wanted to get all that thrown out there. Definitely leave comments. Let me know if you're coming to anything. Let me know if there's a capture card that you guys know about that I could probably switch to, and I'll consider everything you guys have to share. This is ToadinWonderland. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.